Hey guys, what's going on? It's your buddy Kevin Hines, and I'm here at Capital One is it Plano, Texas? Plano, Texas. Don't say it wrong, Kevin. It's Plano, Texas, not Plano, Texas. Get it right. Okay, I'm here in Plano, Texas at Capital One, and I see you and you see me, and we are taking charge of our story. And that's what today is all about. It's about taking charge of your story, whatever it may be, wherever you come from, whatever you've done in life, wherever you've been. Here we are today, giving a presentation about hope, healing, the art of wellness and recovery, suicide prevention, light at the end of every tunnel. And I'm here with my new friend. Hold on, she's coming. Stay tuned.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Lauren. How are you?
This is Lauren Folk from Capital One. We're so excited to have Kevin here today.
It's so great to see you, Lauren. It's great to meet you and get to know you a little bit. Lauren, can you tell me about your efforts here at Capital One and this amazing See Me, these stories you're telling? Break it down.
Absolutely. Here at Capital One, where it's diversity inclusion is so important to us. So we're so excited to have Kevin here to give his story to our associates.
Well, Lauren, I'm grateful. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. Tell me about the programs you've already had thus far in the diversity space.
We recently just had a presentation with our LGBT community, and we had such great feedback afterwards. We had several people on campus that actually now feel comfortable being able to share who they personally are on campus with their teams, with their friends, and actually we had several people able to come out to their managers of, this is who I really am and I want to be this person on campus.
That's fantastic. And tell us about the cultural competency presentations you had.
We had a panel recently we had a representative from each one of our diversity groups, the LGBT community, and we had the Women's Network, and we had them come and just like have a really raw conversation about like what is it like to be in one of these diversity groups.
In somebody else's shoes.
In somebody else's shoes, absolutely.
Yeah, and what it's like to live and walk a life when you're perceived as different.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
When in reality, we're all the same.
Yes.
We all bleed the same blood. We're all human, and that's
Yes.
the true only race there is.
Yes, coming to Capital One every day and feeling like this is a place to be comforted and seen is so important to us.
Comforted, seen, appreciated,
Absolutely.
and loved.
Yes.
All right, guys, we are inside the sound and editing booth and all the technological. Now, what is this thing called? Like, what's the proper term? We're inside the tech booth, and I just flubbed that one. But anyway, here we go on the screen right now. It's you can only see white background, and then bam! Who's that goofball? Haha. Yeah, that's your friendly neighborhood K-Shots. Hi, Archana, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks.
Tell me what you do here at Capital One.
I am a process manager over our payments command center.
What does that mean?
When we help with payment operations for auto finance and work with the operations personnel to make sure that our strategy and execution and everything is going in that way, and where we support those teams.
And you got the first seat here.
I did.
That is your seat. That is where Archana is sitting. All right. Early bird gets the worm, right?
Do.
Yeah,
Yes.
you got the front row.
And we did a bunch of the wheels and had a bunch of mental health related questions that we had people respond to and spin the wheel with a different question that they had to respond to, and got to educate folks and ask them to come to our event today. And a lot of people were super surprised with some of the benefits that we offer, and they weren't aware of our event, so we got them registered, so that was great. So hopefully we'll have a really awesome turnout today. We have some mental health benefits, so you can actually talk to someone depending on what your situation is. You get 5 sessions per situation. And then we have EAP benefits. We gave out little cards with, not Capital One related, but different hotlines that associates can go to. And then we're a pretty open company, so I've felt comfortable talking to my manager about the things that I have been going through, and I tell my associates that they are welcome to talk to me about whatever they want to. So it's a very open environment, and we're kind of lucky that we're so inclusive here and you can bring your whole self to work.
So there's acceptance,
Yes,
self-truth,
yes,
self-realization, and self-awareness.
exactly.
That is phenomenal, and it's very rare in companies these days.
Especially companies as big as we are.
As big as you are, Capital One, you're amazing, and $55 billion is lost to mental health in the workplace every single year in America. At least last year it was $55 billion. It's lost wages, lost earnings in mental health sick days. And you guys are tackling that head on.
We are.
You're innovative, you're doing it the right way, and it's amazing.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Archana.
you.
It's very nice to meet
It was
you.
very nice to meet you
and
as
thanks
well.
for being on the vlog. I appreciate
Of
it.
course. Thank you.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
It's nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you as well.
Christy, what are we doing here today?
So today we are bringing awareness to mental health challenges. We are spreading the word. We are introducing some people to just the idea that it's okay to talk about it.
It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to be honest about your pain. And when you share your pain, it's a pain shared is a pain halved, right?
Yes.
And have you ever known anybody in your life to struggle mentally?
Yes.
Okay. And what's that been like for you and your relationship to them?
So I have someone who is my very best friend in the entire world who has struggled for years with severe anxiety. It was almost to the point where he could not leave home. And as his best friend, it was my job to bring him out of that and to be supportive of him during that journey.
And how long have you supported this individual?
18 years.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Christy, that's amazing. Because a lot of people would be like, hey, I gotta get out of the situation. I can't handle it anymore. But you dove right in and you help them every day and you're there for them because you love them.
It was hard. There were some days where it was very, very hard to be that person, but absolutely happy to do it and happy to be with him to this day.
And knowing what you know about mental health and being that person for someone, what is the day like today for you with Capital One doing everything it can to support its agents' mental health?
For me, this is for him. I love the idea of just raising the awareness and continuing to support him through his recovery. He's recovered perfectly.
So this is dedicated to him.
Yes.
Well, say a private message to him right now.
I love you, baby.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Close right there. Do you see us both?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Jim, it's nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Kevin.
Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about suicide prevention, hope, healing, recovery, the art of wellness, and how I went from a great deal of pain to a great deal of hope. Right?
Yes, I see hope. That's all I see right
Oh,
now.
that makes me happy, Jim.
I see positive.
Jim, tell me about today and why you're doing this for the company.
Well, look, we started the Capabilities BRG 6 years ago at Capital One. When we started, mental health and mental wellness and awareness, all things for mental health was not on the radar. We're just so excited that we're actually having this discussion, having this conversation as a part of our community, trying to educate and help each other be successful in all aspects of life.
You're helping the whole team,
Yes.
and they're going to be better off for it, and they're going to be more mentally stable and sound. That is amazing, and you are ahead of the pack. There are very few companies around the country, around the world, doing the work you're doing. I am impressed. I am moved to my core, and I'm grateful.
Thank you.
All right,
Grateful
let's
too.
do it today.
Thanks.
Let's do it. Thank you, Jim.
You bet.
All right. Hi, Pooja. How are you?
Hey, Kevin.
What's
Good to
going
have
on?
you here.
And there you are. Pooja, tell me why you love Capital One.
Oh my God, I think it'll take me an hour to tell that, maybe more.
Well, that's a good thing. Tell me your 3-minute version of why you love Capital One.
So, well, I've been here 11 years and I have no plans on going anywhere else in the future. And the reason why I love it most is because Capital One values people, and the people they consider their biggest asset. And if Capital One takes care of the people take care of the business. And so that's the reason I love Capital One.
That is amazing, Pooja. That's wonderful. And tell me what your favorite thing in the world about the work you do specifically is.
So I am in the social innovations team, which means I get to work with a lot of nonprofits in the community. And through my work at Capital One, I get to directly or indirectly help a lot of people in the community, and that's the most favorite part of my job.
You get to serve your community through Capital One
Yep.
to change lives.
That is true.
Pooja, that is amazing, and that is all we need. Thank you very much. Bye, Pooja.
Bye, Kevin.
Hello, sir. How are you? Hi, Kevin.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Kevin. Breakdown. Can you tell me what you do here at Capital One, what your position is, and then we're gonna get right into the interview.
Sure. My name is Kevin Borgman. I'm a senior advisor to the CEO of Capital One.
Wonderful. And Kevin, today we are talking about mental health and suicide prevention at Capital One. Tell us why that's so important for you and your company.
Look, I think statistics would tell us that a fifth of people in America suffer from mental illness in a year, and over the course of someone's lifetime, you're 50% likely to suffer from one of these issues. And our company's no different from that. Our colleagues are no different from that. And it's something that people talk a lot less about than they do physical wellness and physical disability. And so we want to open up some space to talk about some of these issues and make sure people know that they have the support of their colleagues in their company.
You're opening up the conversation so that everyone knows they're welcome, they're invited to tell their truth, to be themselves, and to be honest about their pain.
That's right.
Kevin, that is amazing. And I was just telling Pooja that this is light years ahead of what most companies in America and around the world are doing. And I'm grateful to be a part of this day. Thank you.
Yeah, we're super pleased to have you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Kevin. And let's get into it. Let's have a great day and let's spread some hope.
All right. Thanks,
All right,
Kevin.
Great.